I'm always one step behind. Wishing I could read your mind, but
and embrace my natural curl waves. Right now I am marinating in my fake tan, so I really want to get back into deadlifting. Poached eggs, normally I do go for whites, but I find it really hard to switch off. Hello friends! So it is Friday the 6th of March and I am just being a financially savvy girl and I'm paying some bills. Fun, I know, but it's actually kind of good paying bills because you're paying off things, you're saving money, doing all the things, which is good for just life. Anyway, so we're gonna get my hair done today. We are getting my hair done and I'm super excited. I'm going to post some inspo photos here. I recently took my hair extensions out. I took them out at home with my dad. So much fun. Watched a YouTube video and took them out. They were just getting really ratty from the seawater, and I was also needing to take them up, but I was like, I think I really want to try and embrace my natural curl wave. So I have been obsessed with curly wavy girl TikTok, watching a lot of tutorials for like air drying. So I blow dry my hair and my hair is naturally curly wavy. It's not super curly. There's definitely curls to it. I mean, who knows actually if I just like look after it better. But obviously taking out my hair extensions, I still have a lot of the same like length, but obviously it's just a lot thinner. I had one row of hair extensions in, more so just to add to thickness because I was also doing a lot of slick back buns and I had a lot of breakage through here. So I am trying to, number one, do a lot less slick back buns. So I've kind of been really liking just doing like this little trick where I'll like twirl it a little and then go like this and then bring through my long pieces. And I've been really liking that. I feel like that's probably better than doing like slick back bun. So that being said, I am going to get my hair done. I still like being on the blonder side, but I just want it to be blended just a little bit more nicely. I have balayage and my hairdresser in Houston, Haley, beautiful, amazing job at doing my hair, but I have the opportunity to get my hair done by one of my friends and I would just really love to have that opportunity because she has her own studio and this studio is like award winning. So I was like, this would be such a nice experience because as well, it'd be nice to like go back to Houston and I know I'm gonna feel sad. So in my brain, I'm like, if I get my hair done, I might feel less sad. That's how my brain is working. That's math. That is girl math for you. Okay, everyone watching, that's girl math. So we're gonna get my hair done, but first we're gonna pay some bills.
Hiding in the bungalow, she felt so young. Denied she was much younger than the other. Feeling like a prisoner there in the light.
Good morning, guys. It is Saturday morning and I last talked to you guys, or last to you guys when I was getting my hair done. So the hair got done and I absolutely love it. It is just going to be that much more easier to maintain when it grows out. But I also have like the brightness still, but also like just that darker root, and I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with this. And what was really great about the hairdressing appointment yesterday is that, so Kendall, who owns the Cinco Hair Boutique, we went to school together. So it was just so much fun, like just catching up and just chatting about like life and just changes, and sort of catching up on like where we knew some people were, you know, just like you went to school with and whatnot. So it was just such a nice catch up as well. And she is such a talented hair artist, and then obviously she has a beautiful studio, so it's just really nice. But that being said, I am at the gym. So it is 7:20 I think, and right now I'm sipping on some Oxy Shred. I'm having the peach and mango Oxy Shred. It's quite nice, quite refreshing, kind of like very like tropical. If there was like a dash of like a coconut flavor, that would be so nice. But so today all I'm really doing is some work. If you can't tell by now, I work a lot. But I had my hair appointment yesterday and I wasn't able to get to my client check reports because my hair took longer than I had planned. But I also should know this by now. Like when I'm getting my hair done, I should know that it's just like a whole day gone. It really is. I know better than this. So it's just like poor planning on my behalf. So today I'm going to do just some client check-ins, and then I want to have a halftime break at some point. The check-ins would probably take me maybe about 2 hours to do, and then I want to have a halftime break. I think that I want to like go hang out with Dad. I think I want to go clean his car because there's a lot of bugs in the car, super dirty. And then also we're gonna go get a possible new dishwasher for my dad. A little while ago, my brother, me and my sister gave my dad a gift voucher to Good Guys to go get a new dishwasher because his dishwasher right now is kaput. So yeah, so that's all that I really have planned today. I'm going to go train quads. I think I am also going to do a little bit of reprogramming. I created a program the other week and I'm liking it, but I want to tweak a few little things. So I really want to get back into deadlifting. Like I always have some sort of hinge in my glute lower body day, whether that's going to be like, oh, it is just going to be an RDL. But I think that I want to get back into like traditional stance deadlifting. I've just been really inspired by seeing a few of like my friends lifting really heavy. One of my friend is a friend from Perth, and she does CrossFit, and she has been doing some really heavy deadlifts and just like so inspiring. And so I don't know if I want to go as heavy as her because she lifts so heavy. Lee J, if you watch this, good on you, mate. But I definitely think that I want to just work on that. There are certain pillars in my like training that I always want to try and be able to maintain. So I always have a pull-up and I always have a dip in my training program. I do have a squat, but I squat more so on different pieces of machinery. So sometimes that's going to be like a Smith machine or a hack squat or a pendulum squat. I don't necessarily traditionally just squat with like a back squat. I actually have done the last 2 training sessions, but I find that I just get a little bit more from my muscle isolating with some other different machines, which is totally fine. But in saying that, I definitely always want to have like dips, pull-ups, and I really want to be able to have a strong hinge. And so I really want to work on my deadlift. So that's my goal. I think I'm going to do some reprogramming and create a strength specific program. So increasing in volume and obviously manipulating the reps to follow suit as well. So I'm actually quite excited to do that because my deadlift has like never been my super strong movement ever. Even when I was powerlifting, like my squat was like decent. My deadlift was always a struggle point for me. But my bench was like my saving grace. I could just bench so much. But that being said, my core, I think with my deadlifts, my core was like also quite weak. And so not that like, yes, you need a strong core to deadlift, but there's also like techniques of how to brace your core properly. You need very strong lats, you need very strong glutes, whatever, and that also like helps build those attributes as well, or helps build those muscles as well. But I'm so curious because my core is so strong because of my Pilates, you know, maybe some of the pain that I used to feel is no longer there because of the strengthening that I have done. So super interested to see how that goes. I will keep you on that journey, but I'm probably not going to start the deadlifting until I do get back to Houston because I also did not bring my belt. And not that I need my belt right now, I did do some deadlifting a few weeks ago, but as I do get heavier, I am going to most certainly use my belt. But alright guys, we are going to go train. We're going to go train some quaddies. friends. So I have been working this morning and I just did my check-in replies. So that took me probably about 2.5 hours to do them. But now I have a few little errands to run. I also need to get my steps in. So what I did is that I parked in like a further away parking lot, so that I have to do a little bit more steps, so that hopefully means that when I do get home, maybe I can just go on a shorter walk. But I need to go to, I think it's called Priceline, just to get an eyebrow pencil because my eyebrow pencil ran out. And then I need to go to the shops to get some food. I'm going to make my dad this like creamy, cheesy pasta, but like a healthy version of it. And then I'm also going to quickly run in to see this place to potentially get some new earrings, because I got some new earrings and I got this one here, if you can see, but they're a little bit heavy and I feel them drooping on my ear. So I just want to go in and see if there's like a smaller option. So that's what I'm doing. Pretty much just going to be walking a little bit. So let's go. Good morning, guys. It is Monday morning, the 9th of Feb, and I did not vlog Sunday, yesterday. I think I just didn't vlog. I kind of just had like a pretty chill day. Wow, pretty chill day, and I honestly think that my brain kind of needed it. I had some work to do on Saturday, and then yesterday was just a day where I went and moved my body. I had this amazing stretch foam roll, and then I had another really nice, beautiful like midday walk in the sun, and then I made like a really wholesome meal and watched a new episode on Apple TV. I really like sci-fi movies and like sci-fi TV series, fun fact. And so I've been watching, it's like the Godzilla Apple TV series, Monarch. I've been watching that, so I'm only like one episode in, but I really enjoyed it. And that's been a really long time since I have like allowed myself to have a chill day. Normally, if I really want to get better at this, but like I find it really hard to switch off. And I really find it hard to not look at my day and think, oh, I wasted it. And it's really quite annoying. It is, and I laugh about it, but it's not like so funny. Like if I don't do anything productive towards what I'm trying to achieve in my life, I see it as like a day completely wasted, and then I beat myself up over it. But as well, you need to have these breaks during the day where mentally you can just like shut off, so that stepping into a new week, I can be more productive. I can be more creative. And I'm really trying to remind myself that, because that's exactly what I would tell obviously any of my clients. And I also know this, but like anything, it's like knowing something and doing something can be really two separate things. So it is something I'm trying to work at, and normally I'm pretty good at this in Houston, but I think because I am in Australia, I'm actually going home in 10 days, guys. Not obviously this Thursday, next Thursday I fly home to Houston. And I think because I just have such a solid routine in Houston, I'm able to, I guess maybe sometimes like work a bit more efficiently. I know what I can do when I go to the gym. I know there's just all these things that I think sometimes are a bit more in my control. Some things are a bit more in my control in that setting right now versus being here at home in Australia. And yeah, so it's just trying to like navigate that, I guess, as well. But yeah, I'm definitely in my feels, but it is Monday. And so the really great thing about Monday is that, like any day, on a new day, we truly do get to start fresh, and that's really what I'm focusing on. So I went to the gym this morning and I had a really good gym session. I actually got up at 5:30 this morning, and then I was waking up, and then Amanda called me, and I am missing my wife Amanda so incredibly much, and I think there's a few reasons for that. This actual block of time is the longest time that we have actually been separated from each other. So by the time that I go and see her in April, I'm going to go over for a short weekend over April for the Easter break, because she has like 4 or 5 days off. So we're just taking advantage of that. And that being said, from when I last saw her in December, January, because of her break she had until April, it's actually the longest time that we have gone without seeing each other, because previous to that we saw each other after basic, which was 10 weeks, and then we saw each other after obviously her officer school graduation. Granted, there has been a lot more communication between us because of, you know, phones and FaceTime, and her just being able to have her phone more. But that being said, physically not being able to see the person that you love, to be around them, to just conversate with them, to making memories, to, you know, helping each other, it's really different. So it's definitely a long distance relationship right now. And that also being said, you know, she's almost been away for a whole year, which is kind of crazy when you think about it, from when she went away to basic training. So I really am just looking forward to having even just a little bit of normalcy. That being said, we won't be living together until like August. And also with the way of the world right now, with just the craziness of it, I wonder where Amanda is going to fall into that. So I think I'm like extra missing her more, because I'm obviously like a bit worried. But yeah, so that's kind of where my head's at. Sorry for the little brain dump on you guys, but I honestly treat this channel as like I'm talking to my besties. So you guys are my besties. I need your support right now. I'm leaning on you. And just before I do start working, I have my water ready with me. So I am aiming for 2 of these bottles per day. So these are 1.5 litre bottles. So this is going to be 3 litres. And then on top of that, I have been having like my additional water, and my additional water will come through my morning supplementation when I do have my creatine, when I also creatine fiber, and then I have my gut revive. And so with that, I probably have about maybe like 500 ml of water. And then my second accidental water is going to come through my protein shake. So with my protein shake, I do have about, I want to say maybe 700 mils of water. And so by the time I finish those 2 and then finish 2 of these, I'm definitely on my way to completing my water goal. But something that's going to really help me get started with drinking my water is going to be my Better Greens by Better Day Co. And this is why this bottle looks green. So I'm going to pop a sachet of what it looks like on the screen right here. So what I do is this little sachet, I put it into my water, and then for some reason it just really helps me smash back the water. Drinking water does not come naturally to me. It is something that I have to really think about doing. Otherwise I could really go a long time without drinking water. So it just allows me to obviously get a beautiful amount of micronutrients in there. The thing that I do love about the Better Day Co's is that there's no gums, and all of the ingredients in there are going to really help support your energy and your digestion, which is so important. But it's not going to make you just go like run and poop. No, it's going to gently cleanse your body and just give you a beautiful amount of micronutrients that is going to help support your energy. So love this to just really help me start my water. I finish this, and then my next water bottle, I don't add in a sachet, but I'm already kind of like drinking water and in that pattern. So really, 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 really love this product. And I'm a picky person when it comes to supplements, because I am a nutritionist, and I am obviously working with a lot of individuals who do have drug testing as well because of their sports and also because of their careers that I work with. So Better Day Co's is something I know that I can recommend to my family, my friends, and also my clients, which is huge. So I am going to pop the product right here, and I will pop the product linked in my comments. I do have a code. You do not have to use it. If you would like to use the code, I will pop it below. It is going to be Marielle10. I believe it is 10% off, and it's just going to save you a little bit of money. So really love this product, and I think you're going to really love it too.
get it round despite the loss. I'm over here, gotta get across. Whether you like it or not, there is a moment meant for us. And now you made it, but I already played this. Not interested, open your eyes, let's get it done. Take my hand, just follow me, shadowing me, I won. Oh, oh, the sky is on fire. The lake has turned to a golden sun. Oh, oh, I'll never get tired. I just wanna dance, just wanna
Good morning, guys. So it is Thursday morning and I actually decided to continue this vlog because I felt like I just wanted to add a little bit more to it. It felt a little short, but that's okay. I am at the hospital. So I'm at St. John of God Hospital in Bunbury. I'm just dropping my dad off for a day procedure. He's getting his one of his eyes on his right hand side, he's getting his cataracts removed. So I just dropped him off and my plan was to stay up here in Bunbury. I was going to go do some cardio at a gym and then do some computer work, but when I asked the lady how long averagely it can take, she said it could probably take 3 to 4 hours. He is the first off the bat, but they said that the doctor doesn't get in until like 8 o'clock, so it's going to be 3 to 4 hours from 8 o'clock. So I was like, oh, okay, well, like, that's fine, because Bunbury, for context, from where I'm staying, where my dad lives in Busselton, is about maybe 40 minutes. It's really nothing too crazy. So I definitely have time to like go home and I can eat and I can also do my cardio, train there. Because that being said, Thursdays are actually my busiest check-in days, so I actually really do have a lot of time to like go back home and still have enough time to come pick him up and go back home. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because I was going to go to a gym and it's just my cardio day today because my body is pretty beat up. So I was just going to do some zone 2. But I'm like, oh, well, I don't really want to have to go pay like a drop-in somewhere, especially because I paid for like a month membership at a gym in Busselton that I've been going to. So I was like, I'll just drive back. But before I drive back, I do want to get a coffee because, this girl needs her caffeine. She needs her caffeine. So let's go find a coffee shop. So I've actually made the decision to go get breakfast, but only because I was heading home and I actually am in Busselton, but I was like, oh, I don't have any breakfast ingredients. We leave to Perth on Saturday early morning and we just don't really have a lot of food. We've just been buying food as we go. And so I was like, oh damn, I don't have any like breakfast ingredients. So my thought is I can go in to the Good Egg restaurant where I've just been going because I like my order that I can get there, and I can order some breakfast, and I can also do some onboarding of a new client of mine. So I can work here. I don't need a coffee because I've already had a coffee, but I just definitely need some food. And upstairs they have this really nice co-working space. So when I was here a few years ago when my mum passed away, Amanda and I would go work in the co-working space because at the time I was also doing some study. And so let's go do that. I feel like that will be really good for my focus, and if I give myself like a time limit, it would just be really nice because I can obviously get that big task done. So this is my breakfast. I have 3 poached eggs. Normally I do go for egg whites, but they don't have egg whites here. So I have 3 poached eggs, which means I'm just going to have to be a little bit mindful of my fats today. And then I have some bacon, and then I have some sourdough bread. This sourdough bread is actually quite a lot, so it's probably maybe about 90 grams of sourdough, but I'm definitely going to eat it all because it looks amazing. And also I don't have a lot of food at home, so if I'm able to eat this big meal now, this will somewhat also kind of serve as like my breakfast and maybe a little bit of my snack macros. And then obviously I will have a high protein snack later, and then I will have lunch and then also dinner. So yeah, this is what my breakfast looks like. dad's little eye surgery went well. As you can see, he has a really cute accessory to his face. But he's all good, so we're just gonna go home now. Good morning, guys. It is Friday morning. Friday, well, I can't even tell you the date. Let me just put you Friday the 13th. Oh, Friday the 13th. Okay, that's a little bit freaky. But let's go to, sorry, I'm not doing too well with this camera angle, but let's go to Pilates. I am just sipping on some Oxy Shred. This is the blueberry lemonade. I like this one, but I like the other one that I had more the other day, that strawberry one. I'm going to sip on about half of this and then we're going to go to Pilates.
I got tons of soul on my true collectible. Famous, so famous, #1 desirable. I do what I want when I want and how I want it. Leave you with
Hi friends. So right now I am marinating in my fake tan. That's why I look like I, kind of look a little weird. And I am currently wearing, let me actually put you down here. And I am currently wearing my dad's sweats. I have his track pants on, and then I have his just like really old oversized tee. So shout out to Bobby Clark for helping me with my fake tan. It is Friday, right? But not quite Friday for me, because I am about to pack up this room. Tomorrow is gonna be Saturday and we're gonna leave for Perth, and we're gonna stay, I'm gonna stay up in Perth for a few days, just seeing like my sister again, my nephew, my brother is actually flying over from Brisbane, so we'll all be under one roof, which is gonna be really nice. So really looking forward to that. And then tomorrow morning I'm gonna go see some relatives, and then on Sunday I'm gonna go see some relatives, some cousins, some aunties, uncles. And so that means we are packing up this room. I leave back home to Houston next Thursday night and I'm getting pretty excited. I really want to have my kind of normal routine back, my normal gym, my normal grocery store, my normal like sort of setup that I have with my food. I want to see my dogs so bad. I miss them so much. So, but saying that, I'm actually not seeing my dogs as soon as I get back, because fun fact, I'm going to be in Houston for like a week and a half, and then I'm going to fly more planes. I went from like no flying at all to like bulk flying, but that's okay, really good things. I'm going to be flying to go see Miss Manda in Richmond, Virginia for the Easter long weekend. So I'm so excited for that. So that's actually something really nice to have that to look forward to coming back home from Houston, because I know that I'm going to feel sad about leaving here, happy to go home, but then it's just going to be a bit of mixed emotions. And the fact that I kind of have to come back home and kind of be alone, I was a little bit sad about, like just not having Amanda there to obviously like brighten my day. So I am so excited that I get to see her in like a week and a half when I get back from Houston. I just can't wait, because that's also been the longest time that we've been away from each other, which is insane. So we gotta pack, guys. Let's pack. Let's do the damn thing. Okay guys, I think I did a pretty good job, and the suitcases feel pretty light still. Like, I know that one I'm checking in, this one's going to be my carry-on, and then this one I'm definitely checking in, but feeling the weight, they don't feel super, super heavy. So I know that I have more space for a few little things like this handbag, some more of my toiletries, like, well, actually all of my toiletries, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that went. So I also just took off my fake tan as well. And let me just tell you, I found, oh my gosh, the cutest claw clips here. Look at this little star clawfish, and then look at this little clam clawfish, and they are super sturdy. And I found this other little clawfish, but it's almost like very like shelly, so obviously I'm into that. But anyway, side tangent. All right guys, I'm going to end the vlog here. This is probably going to be my vlog until I kind of film heading back to Houston, to be honest, just because I know next week is gonna be super busy. I'm seeing relatives, I'm seeing family, I'm doing all of my client work in the front end of the week because I'm traveling Thursday and Friday, and I don't want to have to work on my Saturday and Sunday heading into the next weekend, because I'm going to do the food shopping, meal prepping, maybe a little bit house cleaning when I think about dust. So yes, oh my gosh guys, so I'm going to love you and leave you. But if you did like this vlog, I would so appreciate it if you could like, subscribe, follow, that's the same thing, but like, subscribe and comment. It would mean so much to me. I'm really trying to grow my channel and also grow my community, so definitely do that if you can, please. And that being said, I just hope you guys have a really wonderful day, night, whatever it is, and just remember, if it is to be, it's up to me.
I'm always one step behind, wishing I could read your mind, but I'm ready. Yeah.